Hey, hi, hello, everybody. How are you all doing today? Woo! Hope you're all doing well. Hope the day is treating you nicely. Hope you had a good weekend. Mine was kind of shit. I'm gonna be honest. My bad brain. Only time means coffee time. Coffee time. Coffee. How you doing, Shady Cat? Welcome on in.
Hello.
Hope you are doing well. Yeah, my weekend was kind of shit, really. Like Mother's Day was kind of nice. Made a really, really amazing icing for a cake. Cake was average. For my mom. God, an eldritch bean. Definitely some form of eldritch bean. Chevette Girl coming in with an answer to the stream title's question. Bees are not having their honey stolen. They are giving it up for the benefits of their god. Yeah. May need to make myself a new t-shirt. Oh, it's a good one. But yeah, my brain stopped me from doing a whole lot of things this weekend, and I couldn't, like, as much as I worked against it, I just couldn't. So that was kind of the shit that my weekend was. It's been a while. Since it's been that much of an active asshole. And hopefully they're getting fewer and further in between. Yeah, we're going to be playing some Stardew. Because game just really kind of just owns the soul. Ooh, butt grabs. 1 second. I'm just going to... I can just click out of the window. It'll pause the game. Alright, we have Abigail. Good day to visit the caves, huh? Just be careful out there. Might be a good day to visit the caves. And you're taking a me day. You deserve it. Totally deserved. We saw this. And going to Zuzu City. Bus stop around 4 this afternoon. Leave for the show. You better be there. I may not have your right thumb tomorrow. I mean, that sounds ominous. That sounds really ominous. Unless you bite your thumb to, help control some of the rage. At which point, less ominous. Isn't what you need your non-dominant thumb for. Not that surprised. Like, the opposable thumb is one of the things that allows for tool usage. And tool usage is what separates us from the low apes. So... the joint near the wrist is le pissed off. Lots of hay. All the watering, everything's growing. Ooh, mushrooms. Mushrooms. Are you ready to be harvested? No. Okay. Might as well collect all these things too. You know what? You guys can just, like, stop. Please? Wait a minute. I forgot about a thing. You are not needed, sir. You are access to the requirements. I think that's everything what needs to be sold. Gardening during your surprise-free afternoon was perhaps not the smartest thing, but I'm glad you got done. I'm glad you got done what you did too. Glad you were able to salvage something out of it. Robin found the bird bath. Going to town. Going to town. Gotta clean. Those things are not throbbing. No fun from a good buzz today. The finch couldn't coolly found it first. Ooh. Couple. Finch couple. There we go. I kind of wanted to go to the mines today. But we got a music performance from one of the Stardew town citizens that we need to attend it for. So going into the caves today would probably be a bad idea. However, putting down some bombs is rarely a bad idea. Especially here in the quarry. I'm going to chop down some trees too. Make it hard to offer. The seedlings are all outside learning about full sunlight. Offer chaotic support. I'm lost on the chaotic support offer there, Shady Cat. Like, I understand your workplace is kind of, like, nuts. But I forgot what I said that could have triggered that type of a comment. Music Festival, Moss Pit Challenge. Right. I think I'm with you. Probably not, but I'm gonna just pretend that I am. It'll be fine. Chaotic support your musician if they're in the mind. Clever wordplay. Clever wordplay. Right. That my mind missed. That's fine though. This is fine. Hey, the Risen. No, this is my second major farm that I've ever done. A carp for Linus. I don't need to give Linus carps. However, I am contemplating doing a little bit of modding for my third farm when I start it up and go into it. There are a couple of quality of life things that I would really like to engage with. Such as the XP bars actually having numbers on them for the skills. And I've seen a couple of mods where you get to see visually if you've pet certain animals or not that day. And those are types of things that I would like to include in the next one. Don't give Linus crabs either. Since we're, yeah. Only Willie likes crabs. Yeah. Though for engaging in innuendo. Wanted your farm to a different style because the GF wanted to change it, but now I have an oak chair stuck on the ground and can't move it at all. Find someone who can help. Does sound pretty cool though, yeah. No, I'm not experienced in modding this game at all. A permanent chair sounds annoying. Like, I know enough about this game. I have like 300 hours in it. It doesn't sound permanent, but it does sound really annoying. And having to work around. And having to work around that type of thing. That does seem annoying. Here, have a beer. Did you find a buried chair? A couple of times. There have been a couple of chairs that I have found that have just been buried in the ground. What's in this? What's in here? A chair. Why did you bury a chair? Seemed like a good idea at the time. I can't go into the map editor so to remove it, and console can't find it, so it's just there. Uninteractable forever. That sounds rough. That is definitely a rough thing. I wish I could help you, but I don't know enough about modding or coding to solve that type of a problem. I thought someone was there. That's beyond QL, but I haven't done any editing myself. Yeah, that was wonderful. Hey, E-Internet, those chairs are always all that were left of the people who were backseating. Yeah, probably. Start backseating in a game and get the bops. I'm not very good, but it's fun to play. How you doing, E-Internet? Welcome on in.
Hello. Hello there.
How's the back? Reminds me of one of your challenges. Her husband and his friend had modding Heroes of Might and Magic maps. Oh, God. Day and night trying to finish the book. Been driving me insane. Back is bad. How's the knee? It hasn't begun to hurt yet. But if I don't get up in a couple of hours and do some exercises, take some ibuprofen and stuff like that, it's going to start to complain in about 4 hours. Occasional tune is only recreation I allow myself. That's a bad thing. Too much work to do, and bank accounts starting to run dry. Sometimes I wish I could throw it all away and become a farmer like you. It's just as hard to be a farmer, you know. Right. That was an insensitive thing to say. Oh, we're making small talk. Old, your thumb is making the day off. Making small talk talking an old, sort of. I got Internet up on my knee situation, and he has successfully one-upped me by throwing out his back. So, just a bunch of commiserating. Musty prison inexperience, that's all. Sorry, I'm complaining like this. I just need someone to talk to now and then. No need to be sorry. I wish I could have that as an option. It's been a good spell for the pair of us. Oh, it has. On top of what I know are my standard chronic issues, it's been awesome. But we got a rock concert to go to. Do I have enough time? I probably have. I probably don't. I was about to say I probably have enough time to harvest all of the things from the crab pots, but if I need to be here for around 4, probably not. Yeah, it has been. It's been a good spell. Sort of. For different variations on the word good. Itchy ear. Thanks for coming. Oh, you're welcome. My wife's part of the band, so, you know, when everything's said and done, I know I'm getting laid. I mean, no, bad Oni, bad. Well, gear's loaded already. Looks like everything's set. Last night at like 3 a.m., talking about our various spinal issues. We're considering making a Spicy Spine Club t-shirt. And that's actually a pretty cool one. All right, everyone, let's get in the bus. What? I'm not allowed to make jokes about having sex with my wife in the video game? I'm not allowed? Club nobody volunteers for. Definitely nobody volunteers for the Spicy Spine Club. Okay, here we are. Wish me luck. Good luck, Sam. Get hammered first. Well, that is an incredibly common thing to happen before one engages in coitus. Hi, everyone. We're from Pelican Town, and we're called Xenochip 3.0. Here we go. It is incredibly common for people to get hammered before they engage in those fun acts. Though by law, it brings consent into question. There's a lot of things, especially in Canada, that brings consent into question. Like, in Canada, there is only one exception carve-out that exists within the law. For me to hit someone else. And that is sport. And that is totally is. Probably by accident, possibly by not. It is something that has been strongly suggested by high members of the Canadian court to reevaluate in the law. Because as I said, the only carve out in Canadian law for me to strike anyone else in an aggressive manner is in sport. At which point, it brings a whole lot of... Those were electrified. Nice work, guys. Really enjoyed the bass part. Thanks, everyone. Really be clapping for it. Without him, never would have been decided what kind of music to make in the first place. Oh, you're awesome. You're like an honorary member of the band, then. Nah, I'm just a groupie. Don't forget to pick out one of the demo cassettes on the way out. Only 10G. We're just sparring, officer. Yes, sparring. The other thing that is very, very weird inside of Canadian law. If you are not capable... Now, this is from a while back. If you are not capable of freeing yourself from your bondage... If you are not capable without outside assistance... You have lost the ability to consent. You cannot consent in that situation. Which ends up with a whole lot of just like, huh? Moments. It's weird. It's unusual. Did you really... And it's a bit, outdated and needs re-evaluation. Did actually meet up with a cop carrying an armload of swords in a community center. Yes, but you also engage in HEMA. So... take that one with a grain of salt. It might not be full on, formalized. But, yeah, you still do it. More or less. It was just a friend. I was in the sword handling class. Yeah. Just a friend. Alright. Time to sort my inventory. Everything that can go into there, go into there. Everything that can go into there, go into there. Everything else, I believe... sell. I want you to go up like that. Put all you into there, grab all of you. Just make all the copper. Want to know something? Here's what we can do. We can actually spend a little bit of time in the mines today. The mines. I know him from the dojo. Love working with him. He has control to not actually hurt me when I walk into a fist or something equally dumb. That's always good for, time travel cutscenes. Yeah. Cavern is overrun. Sort of want the XP from all this. There's another part of me that's kind of like, oh, do I have to? So we're just looking for the mystic rocks right now. Hopefully we can find one. And hopefully it'll have a prismatic shard inside of it. Because then we can stop hunting for a prismatic shard. Literally intercepted the fist with your lip about 3 times and 0 fat lip. That's pretty awesome, actually. Baby boom. So yeah, I trust one cop in this city. Yeah, well, look, there are, at the end of the day, there are mostly 2 types of police officers that exist in this world. From everything I've seen and have come to see. Ooh. Yes, excellent. You can leave. There are really 2 types of police officers right now. There's slowly two major groups, and there's a small formation of a third. There's the police officers who are willing to violate your constitutional rights. There's the police officers who see that and chirp blue crickets. And then there are the officers that are just starting to become a thing, where they're going, oi, this shit ain't fucking right, stop it. That last group is getting small, but it's starting to steamroll a little, actually, which is kind of nice to see. Ones who want to help, the ones who have no better job prospects as bullies, not really. The ones who just want to be bullies tend to fall into the group of, I don't care about your rights. But those are the 2 major groups. And it's unfortunate that those are the 2 major groups. There are police officers who literally get all up in their own business and go, how dare you, the moment somebody pulls out a camera to videotape them. And it's kind of like, are you that fragile, sir? Are you that insecure with what you are doing? Show us a rockin' success. Excellent. Are you that insecure in what you're doing here, sir? That you are completely incapable or are terrified of the existence of a camera? Like, come on, sir. You shouldn't be afraid of a video camera. You really, really shouldn't. You cannot do anything these days without expecting a camera. Yeah, you can't. And on top of that, if a police officer is doing their damn job properly, there is literally Literally. Nothing a video camera can do to you. Kind of like a chest cam idea for cops. Yes. However, depending on where you are, where you go, how body cams are part of and legislated for the particular region you're in, all those sorts of things, and then on the private side of going, you know, we need to request that body camera footage, FOIA requests, and all those sorts of things. And then they can stonewall you, get in the fucking way, and resist. But seriously, if you are afraid as a police officer, and I'm going to finish this while the ads are on, if you're afraid as a police officer of a camera being around you, there are situations where cutting a video to remove context could make... Yes, there are those situations, but, like, the same thing can be done with police footage, too. The same thing can be done with police footage. I will say that. It's just... Ad question is... Would you rather lose an arm or a leg? Well, we are on ads. I reckon there are a lot of people who can act like that once they get a bit of power. Personality type tends to worsen when applied to professional... Would I rather lose an arm or a leg for the ad question? I would rather lose a leg. Yeah, the going to your point there, internet. Yes, it's probably more of a people thing that those things and those types of power abuses manifest. The problem is when it manifests in the people who are supposed to uphold the law, and they're the people who are violating the law because of their ego and their power abuse, it becomes a significant problem. Yeah, seeing a cop slamming someone on the hood of a car without showing the person taking a swing at the cop. Yeah, like, you need full context and all these sorts of things. But at the same time, you shouldn't be afraid of the camera. Do your damn job. Like, take my right one. It's shit anyway. Yeah, hear you on that one. I would rather lose physical mobility and make my physical mobility harder than make my ability to interface with the world harder by only having one arm. Exactly. It's exasperated with a line of position. Yeah, it does. And that's one of the biggest problems. And it's why we end up with things like, oh, it's just the thin blue line and those types of things. Protecting, and there's a whole lot of cultural issues that I have come to see through some of the things I've watched that need to change within police culture before a lot of these issues get better. But pointing out and calling out bad cops and bad police behavior is an important step. What time is it? It's 10. All right, we can go get our good sword now. Hi, Penny. Hi, Pam. Enjoying the house? Do you like your new house? The cop I know works with the city and a lot of diplomats and their kids, many of whom know they're above the law, so he can't even do his job properly without risking... Yeah, there's that. And if you're in that type of a situation, it gets really, really tricky to do so much a thing. It's not so much of a thing, but our police force is completely unarmed. Yeah, I'm pretty certain that does. I'm pretty certain you also have a slightly different culture of policing in Ireland and the UK than exists in Canada and the United States. Because one of the major things that a lot of police officers here in North America get beaten into your head is you are the bulwark against crime. Everyone out there is a potential criminal. And if people don't show you the immediate respect you believe you deserve, cops aren't as trigger happy. They are not as trigger happy. And usually are better trained to deal with heightened emotional situations. Usually. But the thin blue line still exists here in Canada. Still exists. It's bullshit. You will still have police officers protecting police officers from their own criminal activity. Hell, I've even seen it. Like, I was downtown in my city, and without explaining why they were doing anything to a gentleman, they had him backed into a corner like a dog. And they were treating him as one without explaining to him, sir, here's our suspicion, here's what we're doing, here's what we need to do to resolve this issue. No de-escalation. Nothing. Just pure brute force. Cornering anyone, yeah. And that's the thing. Like, it is a pretty much guaranteed situation of escalation. It's funny, the biggest scandal here in Ireland recently was en masse letting people out of traffic penalties. Like, I can get that you don't want to do that, internet. That people don't want that. But at the same time, if that's the biggest problem you guys got, good on you. Geese, I should give her a gift. I got a gem somewhere. Hey, I have a spare emerald. She likes emerald. Remember my birthday? Oh yeah, I totally remembered your birthday, Abigail. Totally. Oops. It's too much paperwork. Yeah, like, it's just... Dude. Oh. I'm bad. I'm horrible. Uh, 10 coals for Clint. Do I need friendship with Clint? Just left your gift out here. Yeah, it's just, it's in the bins. Out in the storage bins. I do need more friendship with Clint. Alright, I'll go spend money. I will abuse his shop for his quest. It'll be fine. See, interesting thing about some of Clint's quests, when he's asking for, oh, I need this much ore, I need this much of a thing, I need... What you can do is you can just come into his shop. So he wanted 10 coal. There we go. I now have 10 coal. you don't actually have to go into the mines or mine out the stuff that he's asking for. Unless it's like iridium, but I don't think he ever asks for iridium. You can just buy it all from him and then complete the quest. Yeah, it'll probably cost you more money to buy it from him than it will be to dig it out of the ground. But Elliot, Seb, Harvey. But it's a savings in time, yeah. And every once in a while, if you want to put yourself into a time crunch, you can. So, and those types of quests, you only really the poster board quests, you only get like 2 days to finish them out. So, if you're just in a situation where it's just like, no, buy and sell the same supply, problem solved, property. Yes. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy this thing that you want from you, and then I'm going to give this thing back to you. Problem solved, right? Here. Believe it or not, crab pots can actually turn an insane amount of profit for the amount of work you can put into them. It can cost you a whole bunch of money to get them going and to start that process running. But the amount of money you can make off of crab pots is actually really, really high. The month's gonna be busy as fuck, though. Lawsuit at work isn't settled, but we have a house. But you'll have a house to get rentable. Oh, that's good. Sorry, the lawsuit isn't settled. That's the one from the break-in, I'm going to assume, that happened there. And sorting out who owes what to whom. Or is this a get the hell out of our building lawsuit? Salmon frenzy's happening somewhere in town. You don't say. No, between boss's daughter and his widow. Okay. Company owns the house the widow. Oh. Yeah, I remember you talking about that, and I remember that is likely going to be a very messy thing. I think a sparrow's just landed. Ooh, nice. We're catching salmon. I dare you to tell a salmon what the color salmon looks like. Double dog dare you. I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. Might be a female finch, though. I think sparrow isn't a... Ooh. Birdies over by Chevette Girl's place. All the local Canadian brands. And not the stupid knockoff American ones. So, you know. Like the gooses. Honk. Some is an orangey pink or pinky orange. Yep. And the reason we call that color salmon is because that's the inside of a salmon. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. That should be enough salmon for anything that I need to do with innards. Oh, great. Now my mind's flashing back to a university moment. Okay. So in university, I was surrounded by city kids. I was surrounded by city kids. I grew up in the middle of freaking nowhere, rural Saskatchewan. I've been on farms. I know enough about how everything gets processed. So we don't have other colors named after the color of raw meat. No, I don't think we do. So I'm like, all right. Like, I make an offhand comment as a joke. Because people are talking about, you know, eating meat and the discussion about whether or not we should or whatnot. I'm like, no, just bash Bessie's brains in. I'll be fine. Because now here's a couple of interesting things. The way slaughtering of cows happens. The first process is of... Though liver used to be described as certain colors of brown, I mean another cooked... Yeah, that's fine. When you prepare a cow for slaughter, one of the first things you end up doing is you end up going, you know what? You have to kill it first, and you want to kill it quickly and effectively. You don't really want it to suffer as it dies. So there are a few ways that have been developed to ensure that this happens. To ensure that it happens. It used to be done with a sledgehammer. But you had to be really, really good on the aim. Because if you missed missed your mark, you'd just piss off the cow. And nobody wants a pissed off cow. Then they moved to the 22. Yeah, you get one shot with that sledgehammer. That's it. Then they moved to using the 22 pistol. A single round will penetrate, but it won't leave a cow's skull. So it just bounces around and instantly kills the cow. Cow doesn't feel anything. Goes that quick. And the more modern way now is with a pneumatic ram gun. Where it looks like a gun. It's a little cylinder. that drives itself forward does essentially what the sledgehammer does, but without the loud bang noise. It could be a powder-activated ram, but there are places that use pneumatics as well. And it has significantly lowered the skill level required for those sorts of things. And the general overall benefit for everyone involved is actually kind of neat and interesting, because when you successfully slaughter a cow, one of the big things about it is that you do not want the cow to suffer. You do not want the cow to panic. You do not want any real extended periods of pain prior to slaughter. The reason you don't want this is because it literally makes for worse meat. A cow that's in pain, stressed cow tastes bad. So you want to do the most humane, quickest, cleanest kill for that process as you can, because you are actively, as a farmer, incentivized to do it. You have an active incentive. Give it a decent life up into the end? Yes. And the better the overall life it has had up until that point, the better the end result from slaughter. And the same thing goes for chickens, the same thing goes for pig. Every single domestic farm animal that exists out there, if we are harvesting it for meat, falls into the exact same treatment category for the exact same purpose. The better treated the animal is throughout the entirety of its life, the better the meat it produces. And the quicker and more humane the slaughter, the better the meat is. Friend who homesteads, raises, and slaughters his own hogs, they'll pet till their pets till they're not, because why shouldn't they get cuddles? Yeah, exactly. Like, you really, like, I do not know of many ranchers, especially Canadian ranchers, who are like, you know what, fuck them. Equals 240. 240. I don't know of many, if any, that take that type of a mentality towards their towards their animals, because there's no benefit. Like, these people, ranchers and stuff, are actively incentivized to be kind, to be caring, to be considerate. The love that, but I love that, but couldn't do it. Yeah, that's fair. That's totally fair. I don't think I could either. Like, I don't think farm life is for me. But I do understand the overall benefits of it all. And as I was trying to explain this to my fellow university students, they all looked on to me with shock and horror on their faces that can only be born out of, you've spent your entire life inside of a city, haven't you? Growing things, that's for you. Yeah. So it was just like, it was one of those evident moments in Oni history when I was at university, and it was just like, no. Where I realized I sort of grew up in a very, very different culture from the rest of my peers of the time. Put in those. Take all those, do that with it. Take all of this. Make every single dose of pumpkin soup I possibly can. I'll probably replace the pepper poppers in our inventory for now. Some folks seem to think meat just magically appears. Yeah. Like, there is a process by which that happens, and there is an optimal process for it. And there is, you know, like, there are best practices for what produces the best quality. Do we need more pumpkin? Or do we need anything else? I will produce some eggplants. 16, 34, 24, 224. Six up to 30, 40. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I'll do that. And one of the things that kind of gets me is every once in a while you can look at some of these processes and go, that seems inhumane. And some of them sometimes kind of are. But usually, by the end of it all, the farmers do everything within their power to make sure that their animals are as well fed and well looked after as they can. Not just because they're kind people. Like, I'm not going to put it up to, you know, all farmers are kind people. They may very well be, but I'm not going to put it up to that. I'm not going to bet the biscuit on that. Like, at the end of the day, they're in a business. And that business model actively incentivizes them being kind to their animals. Don't look up what happens when male chicks in the poultry industry. If you're, yeah, don't, just don't. Like, and there are sometimes, you know, you're an ass and those types of things, but it's just like more often than not, most of the people who are involved in these processes aren't cruel. And there's a process involved that actively incentivizes them not to be, so give your local farmers a bit of slack in that area. He says as he's playing a farming simulator. And veal is, yes. On the whole, it is not. There are some processes that are not very kind at all. Really, there are some that are out there that are not. I'm not going to pretend. Well, I shouldn't be pretending that all of them will be, and I'm going to try not to. At the same time, push comes to shove. Do I smell pumpkin on you? Maybe I'm just dreaming. Seriously? Love this. You're the best. Oh, you're welcome. Eggs come from a farm that does not confine or mutilate their hens. That's good. But yeah, it's just... There are ways to go about doing some things. I also saw an interesting documentary, or mini short documentary, on why the UK and Europe does not buy US beef. And it was an interesting look into some of the standard growth practices in the US that are like, you're not being actively cruel to the creature, but it's just like, why do you need to give it steroids? All right, we got ads. All right, ad question for this ad break. What do you think about most? The future, usually. I'm usually worried about what's going to happen tomorrow, the next day, the day after that. I think about the future and contemplate all those sorts of things. That's what I think about most. I routinely run self-assessments, but I don't spend a lot of time on those self-assessments because they're starting to hit a point where it's just like my responses and my results are kind of standard now, almost locked in, but not quite. Still enough room for flexibility, but that come about with a whole lot of self-reflection. Yeah. But yeah, Chevette Girl, the short and sweet answer is all of the hormone treatments that are commonplace and standard in the US, combined with the fact that US meats that get post-processed meats cannot establish that that particular steak or this group of steaks, its lineage. Because of the mad cow stuff from the early 2000s that happened throughout the States. There were requirements that were put in place that you needed to know the lineage and track the lineage of the meat to be sold. And part of that required, but because of U.S. manufacturers, the slaughterhouses, didn't just get their meat from U.S. sources, means that meat sold by U.S. companies have lineage issues that prevent certain regulations from in the UK and EU. Maybe not the UK anymore, but definitely the EU. Vincent Wizard Willie. Those are the two main issues. It was kind of neat. I didn't know about the second one. I literally did not know that there were regs and stuff in place where... Can I go into your house now, please? Okay, thanks. Your little kid's not in here. Oh, Harvey's here. Let's give Harvey a beer. That required the tracking of the lineage. Bad plan. You lose your hat. Yes. And any plan in where you lose your hat is a bad plan. It's kind of neat and interesting stuff. Speaking of hats. Oh, no. No. No, no. Don't you dare. Oh, you gone and done it. Done it now. Now, for anybody out there that's new, there are 3 options Twitch side for hat options to get me to put on a hat. I know Chevette Girl. I know which option she's going to choose because she always chooses the same one. But I have a Snorlax hat and a Gengar hat. And this purple bunny floppy ear hat. Boop, 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 boop. And now I get to teach you all how to make a hand unicorn. Just one second. Alright, so first off, I'm not flipping you off here. This is how you make a hand unicorn. See, over here is the snout. Right here, that's its horn. This is a hand unicorn. I'm not flipping you off. Okay? Okay? Got it? Got it? Okay, good.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. Do you understand that? Turn the friggin' frogs gay. Serious crap. Gay. Frogs, friggin' frogs. It's not funny. I'm gonna say it real slow for you. Gay. Frog.
There we go. And gay frogs to top everything off. Remember, everybody out there, as it says over on Twitch side chat. Love is love. It really does not matter to whom from whom. If you don't agree with that, get the fuck out. Don't want to be too predictable. Fair. Hey, look, it's Willie. I can give him a beer. How's it going, sir? You look thirsty. Thirsty. Surprise and unicorn. Woohoo! I totally stole that idea from someone else. Still makes me giggle. So, go see Mr. Wizard. Give him a beer too. I'm just buying people's friendship with alcohol. Because that's a totally valid way to buy people's friendship without in this game. Don't do it, Chet. Don't in the real life. Don't buy people's friendship with alcohol. That's a bad idea. It's a real bad idea. Don't do it. But in this game, perfectly fine. I feel like the thumb is an ear and the pinky finger is the nose. It could be. So many items with so many interesting properties. But yeah. Stuff into the bin. Sunday. I forgot to harvest. Toodles off muttering about Illudium.
Oh my God, here they come.
Alright. Have fun blowing up the earth. Bunny cuddles for everybody. Reached a new level of understanding. Oh, baby. Oh, that's going to be really, really good. Right. Drink that triple shot. All right. Hello. Bunny bot.
Oh my God, here they come.
Meow, meow, meow. You know what? I'm gonna save those ones for now. And the reason we're saving those ones, the reason is because we can put excess sparkle. We can put excess ancient fruits into the preserve jars. Yes. Sparkly first. Woohoo! Sparkle. All right, we're gonna claim this. We now have the iridium scythe, which is better than the golden scythe in every way, shape, and form. Because the iridium scythe allows us to harvest veg. Allows us to harvest with the swing of a scythe swing. And that is all kinds of awesome. Should go eat something. Do it. Do it. What am I doing? I think I'm going to bed. Hello, lover. See, with our 20 crab pots, if we take that 300 out, we made like 2,400 bucks. It's fine. Everything's fine here. There's no need to worry about anything. We're all fine.
Every day's
Great at your Juness. It's fine. It's fucked up, insecure, neurotic, and emotional, just like always. StardewValley Fair is happening tomorrow. Don't forget to bring your 9 items. Don't worry, I won't. 9 best things. No. Okay. So we got a mineral. We got a fruit. We have a resource. We have some forage, flour, artisan, fish, artisan. I don't have a vegetable as part of this mix. But I think the truffle or the sweet gemberry is better than any... Cheese is an artisan product? I am going to do a quick bit of research on... First off is the number of items. 9 items. I can easily do that. Um... An iridium egg might be... Eight. So I'm just doing a quick look here. Wines, that starts at 6. Okay, yeah. You know what? I think we have everything we need to make first place just right here. I think those 3 items there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. Nine. I think those ones will get us everything we need. Unless our bunnies have been productive. Our bunnies have been productive. Moo. So cheese is considered an artisan good. Alright, so what are the things in the inventory we can sell here? We can sell that. I don't need 2 of those. I have some iridium cheese. Alright, so let's grab all of that. So if I put that in there, that in there, that and that. Dope. Then I think... a rabbit's foot, a pumpkin, an iridium bar, the sweet gemberry, and the ancient fruit. That's probably the best of what we can offer here. So, of what we can put on offer, I should say. For tomorrow. I think that's our best bet. Sell that poppy. I think. Yeah, I'm leaving that ancient fruit aside because at the end of it all, it's not quite worth enough to be doubling up on a thing something else, I think. Because part of the process is, oh, words are hard today. Sorry, brain is just trying to puzzle out what is best in life when it comes down to the Stardew Valley Fair. And the two things that I know is diversity matters, number of items in the stall matters, quality of item matters, and value of item matters. Hello, lover. Gus and Pierre. Gus, Pierre. Okay. Marnie. So it's Vincent, Wizard, Willie, Kent. Crush your enemies. Hear the lamentations of the others. That doesn't quite flow nearly as well. Sam's in bed. There's Vincent. There you go. Kent is admiring the river for a bit. So I can give him a beer now. Here you go. Everybody likes beer. Beer, 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 tiddly beer, beer, beer. James's bar. Let's do the rock rejuvenation. Hole in the wall as well. One thing you can be sure of, it's Charlie's beer they sell. So all you lads and lasses, 11 o'clock you stop. For 5 short seconds, remember Charlie Mops. He must have been an admiral or a sultan or a king. And to his praises we shall always sing. Filled us up with cheer. The Lord bless Charlie Mops, the man who invented beer, 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 tiddly beer, beer, beer. But it's more inclusive-ish, at least less exclusive, as menfolk can weep and wail too. This is true. Elliot. Do we have you at max? Not yet. So, beer for Elliot. That is for you. It is marvelous. Ruby, Topaz, Emerald, Jade, Amethyst. I think I have one of all of those. So it's time to go see Mr. Wizard and give him a beer. Do I have Jazz's heart yet? No. Love presents. Wowie zowie. I need coffee. because we're moving just a little slow. I have enough room. It could be Hear the Lamentation of the Spouses. That still isn't quite 100% good. Especially given what's going on and what can be implied. Because not everybody who weeps in those types of situations would be spouses. Yeah, that's the other thing. It's everybody who's single doesn't get included in that one. Honk, honkity honk honk, doom goose. Hey there, Alley Puff. How's it going? Welcome on in.
Hello there.
Hello, motherfucker.
Hope you're doing well. Hope the day's treating you nicely. More or less pretty good. Had some nice, interesting conversations earlier today. Some about the police. Some about, you know, how slaughter actually happens. Little grim, little dark, but, you know, otherwise pretty good. How's the day treating you? How was your weekend? Did you have a good Mother's Day? Did you wish your mother a happy Mother's Day? If you're willing to share, is your mother worthy of being wished a happy Mother's Day? Because not all moms are. Like, fully accept and understand that. Debating the Spicy Spine Club t-shirts, yes. Do you have chronic back problems? Then maybe you could qualify for joining the Spicy Spine Club. Tired from the weekend. Did have a good Mother's Day. Your mama ate too much. Oh, that's kind of to be expected. Days like that. You too can join the Spicy Spine Club. And if you like everything that's going on here, hit that follow button. Join the Oni Fans Network. It's not optional. Nobody wants to know. Yeah, it's not optional. And if you're part of it, you don't want to be a part of it. But you're welcome. Please don't actively join this club if you don't have to. Please. Please. Seriously. Please. I got ads in about a minute and a half. Over on Twitch side. Community upgrades. Shortcuts around the valley. Also, the occasional bit of sexual innuendo because now you want just nap. Oh well. Zen, take a nap. But I'm a little tired. Zen, take a nap. Zen, fire the missiles. I need to give Clint a beer. 3 boiled eggs for breakfast? That sounds like a good breakfast. It's better than my breakfast. My breakfast is comforting, but it's not very good for me. I know it's not as good as I want it to be. It's comforting, though. Locked. Clint. Is Clint You should. You should. Having just coffee for breakfast is bad for you. Hello, my love. Still can't beat it by myself. That's fine. Just keep at it. You'll be fine. Try, fail. Try again. Fail better. Let's go find Sebastian. But we're on ads. As dig out question. What is the most important quality to have in a friend? Most important quality is someone who will accept you for who you are, but who is also willing to call you out on your bullshit. Honesty, that is a very, very good trait. Someone who is honest with themselves, someone who's honest with you. These are very, very good things. But I am willing. I call bullshit. Just kidding. I am willing to put up with a fair bit of someone else's bullshit. And willing to deal with differences in opinions in a bunch of things. But when I want to call someone like an active, like you are my friend, it comes with the declarative statement. The implied statement is you have shown that you are willing to accept me for who I am. And you're also willing to call me out when I start spouting bullshit. Ability to hit with your best armor. Yeah. Because let's face it, when you become really good friends with somebody, you learn all of the places that their armor is weakest. So when you're poking fun, when you're prodding, when you're going about on the day-to-day shenanigans and talking shit with your friends, the friend that pokes at where you're weakest is probably not your friend. The friend that will jab and strike at a hard point, knowing it's a hard point, and then go, oh, it's a hard point. This isn't going to hurt, but it's still going to be kind of fun, is probably some of the best. And it's a good sign of a very, very close friendship. Case in point, the Chevette is one of the worst fucking cars in the world, and no one should ever drive one. See, case in point. Because at the end of the day, I'm witnessing true friendship in real time. You are. Chevette Girl is one of the few people in this world that, to me, holds the title of my best friend. go rot in my necro garden. Well, I will be amongst friends, so at least there's that. It's rare. Like, to be honest to every single person out there, I have known Chevette Girl for pushing close to 20 years. They have seen many different varieties of who I am as I figure out who I am. Throughout all of that, they, Spouse Lord Greymist, and a few others have gone, you know what? That's cool. We still accept you for who you are. Good friends know what hurts you most and doesn't do it, ever. Never, ever. It is a sign of a truly great friendship. You know the places, but you don't abuse them. Ever. Yeah, you're right. It might happen. But it's never, ever done. Like, you never, ever, ever do that on purpose. A heated moment, a heated exchange, maybe. But when push comes to shove, you don't do it on purpose. Piggies and the moo cows. Petting all the piggies. Petting the moo cows. Don't drink the mayo. I've seen what happens when people drink the mayo. It's never pleasant. Today I shall wake up and randomly swing at the weak points just cuz, yeah. Or you're angry with your friend. And you go, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna cause them as much possible fucking pain as I possibly can to this person. No. Don't do it. Don't you dare. Well, that one's still in range, so I'll be fine. Right. Emily. Ruby, Topaz, Emerald, Jade, Amethyst. Ruby, Topaz, Emerald, Jade, Amethyst. Is there anything else to do on the farm? I got some of ye old mushroom trees growing. I can pick the mushrooms, I guess. No, that's the thing that bullies and siblings do, not friends, yeah. Bullies and vindictive siblings. Because I have a sibling that doesn't do that to me. Stardew Valley Fair has begun. Alright, let's empty our pockets. All the things we can empty. Then we grab 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Our 9 items. Head over to the fair. Some sibs are just jerks. They really are. Some are. No if, ands, or buts about it. We are going to make the sweet gemberry the centerpiece. That appeals to my sense of symmetry. So if Abigail's around, we need to talk to her. Vincent, Wizard, Willie, Kent. Kent, Vincent. Abigail's down there. I know I need to talk to you. Abigail, Clint. Jazz, if she's around, Sebastian and Harvey. I know Jazz is around somewhere. Like, all the standard Stardew villagers are here, so... People are so talented. Alright, where are you, Jazz? Talk to Willie. There's Jazz. Moo, 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 moo. The lay of your eggs actually peeled nice. Nice. I've heard of ways you can encourage it so that your eggs will peel nicely. But there is no way to truly guarantee that eggs will peel nicely. After you salt them decently heavily before you boil them. Decently heavily. This kind of helps. Cool them in an ice bath. This will help. And make sure that they get down to room temperature or colder before you peel them. Also, with that, don't buy fresh egg. Don't do it with fresh eggs. The fresher the egg, the firmer the grip it holds onto its shell. But you don't want... First place, rating of 110. 1,000 star tokens. Spend them wisely. Don't forget to clean out your garage box. Yes. Excellent. Alright, what do we got? I can get a prize ticket. 100 hay for 500. Or I just get prize ticket. Eggs treated identically. I do a lot of them. Some are just jerks. Eggs treated identically. One was nice, the other looked awful, and these are not new eggs. Thing I don't do is drop them into boiling water. Get more leaks that way than nicely peeling boiled egg. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I don't drop my eggs into the hot water either. For certain, I've done everything I want to do. The things that I do, I've pretty much already described, so. Soft boiled, so you want them still warm. You know what? That's fair. Oh. That's totally fair. Those are going to convert in just a moment. Wrong bin. Grab the pumpkins. Wait. Grabbing those first. All right. The extra 30. All the soft-boiled eggs. No, it's fine. Everything's fine here. We're all fine here. How are you? Right. So the ancient fruits are being turned into jam. I forgot to collect my daily cup of coffee. It's fine. It's fine. We have a metric shit ton of coffee anyway, so what's one more cup? Right? Right? It's just one more cup of coffee. Hello? What is this? Stardrew, your mind is filled with thoughts of chat. Maximum energy level has increased. I want to give you that fruit as a symbol of my love. Aww. Geese. Too much fertilizer. Don't worry, I know exactly what to do with your too much fertilizer from Jojo Mart. Abigail, 12 hearts. Wedding present. Prezzies from the wifey. Looks like I'm probably getting a wet nose tonight. I mean, no. No. This is a wholesome game. Filled with wholesome moments. Load all my piggies and my moo cows. Wholesome? Yeah, totally. Totally full of holes. That didn't make it any better. I'm gonna shut up. Are you gonna... Some kind of hole, yeah. Part of me is like, I should clean up like all of these trees and just like maybe encourage some growth other places. And another part of me is like, fuck it. What does luck say today? Fortune teller. Hello. What's going on? What happened? Hat is dumb. Wow, 5 minutes ago. Sorry about that, Allie. I'm thank you very much for drawing that attention to my attention. Hat was dumb. Hat was dumb. I was 5 minutes too long for being dumb. I need a notification sound for that. Mildly perturbed. Luck will not be on our side. Alright, no going into the caverns today, then. No. We do not blow up the horsey. That was dumb. Burp. Excuse me. I got lost in talking about eggs, apparently. That's why I'm going to blame it on. Yep. 4 cakes for free. Alright, Kent. I have a beer for a fine, upstanding soldier. And for your kid, I'll give him some maple syrup. He'll love that. Jazz loves maple syrup. I always clean under your cushions. It's your turn this week. You're being childish. I do the vast majority of the work in this house, and you know it. Oh, it's a new farm boy. He has a name, you know. But you understand my point of view here. Really sorry to involve you in this, Oni. Haley is complaining because I asked her to clean under the cushions. It's only because I cleaned them last week. Haley, why not have this be your one weekly job? Sigh. You win. I guess this will be my job every week. Then there won't be any reason to argue over it. That's a great solution. You're welcome, both of you. You're cute and adorable, either one. But I still don't like you all that much, Haley. Look, I have gemeralds for you. All the gemeralds with a gem linked to the hair color of all the bachelorettes in town. Pretty sure. As you wish, as you wish. As you wish. Slowly growing all the production of all the things. Why did you dig outside of the fence? You right there. Why do this? Silly piggy. It wasn't even my fault. I didn't do it. Because pig? Yeah. Because pig. I am strongly considering just putting a second line of fencing right there to stop them from digging outside the fences. Strongly considering. Did y'all see that? Concerned ape, I have a question. How can me and my horse... How? Plant some flowers? I am more concerned how I'm phasing through this gate. I have flowers, though. Flowers. And eggplants. There's a known fence glitch? I don't know. Let's look. To the wiki. Let's try gates. No. From what I can quickly tell by looking at the wiki. That's not an issue that's known on the wiki. Huh. Flowers to block the truffles? Or path I'm thinking I can just put a row of fence. Row of fencing down here. Because I can still come in through everything on this side. Bunnies with the chaos. Because that way I won't be... Like, I could put flowers here, but I don't think I can get them all the way up to here. Which is probably where they're needed most. Alright, that should hopefully stop the piggies from doing it on that side. I don't think the piggies can do it on this side. I think it's too far. They might be able to do it on this side, but this side I don't care about. Alright, we got another ad break in about a minute on Twitch side, and it'll be a 2-hour mark for me to get up, move, do my exercises, and all of those sorts of things. Refill drinkables, maybe get a snack. Stuff of that nature. It's what we do on the stretch break. I will encourage you all to get up and move. Because stiff muscles is bad muscles. Right, grass, velts, yeah. So I can't put a bunch of stuff there. Vincent, Wizard. Clint needs his weekly gifts. Sebastian needs his weekly gifts. I'll look at all this when I get back. Right. Everything's coming in. I'm going to start my break now. I'll see you all in 5, maybe 10 minutes on the outside. Don't nobody go nowhere. All right, I had that open for a reason. So I kind of want to need to give something to Abigail. Elliot, Sebastian, Abigail, the wifey. How'd you know I was hungry? This looks delicious. Because you're a rock biter. Because everybody knows you're a rock biter, Abigail. Everybody knows. Everybody knows that the dice are loaded. Everybody rolls with their fingers crossed. All right. See if we can find Sebastian. There he is. Soup that brings back memories. Oh, baby. Man loves his pumpkin soup. All right. Not too concerned about Maru. Not concerned about anybody there. Alex. I think we've maxed out Alex. Yeah, we maxed out Alex. Clint needs his beers. His weekly beers. Elliot, do you get a weekly beer? Elliot gets a weekly beer. Oh. Gib as gift. Oh, but I can't get to Clint because he's locked inside his house. He doesn't go out on Wednesdays, I don't think. Alright. Well. Clint gets to suffer without his beer. I don't think anybody here? Alright, so Emily's working at the bar. But I have a feeling at the moment I walk in here. Oh, no cutscene. Alright, that's fine. Haley. Haley's pouting. Penny, I'm pretty certain we're all maxed on. Yeah. You know what? Here's what. Krobus. Dislikes fish. What's your opinion on pale ale? Sell them. Care to buy anything? Dorados. Alright. Now that we've given you a beer, he likes beer. Oh. I wonder if the dwarf likes beer. He likes beer too. So the shadow person and the dwarf who fight almost as mortal enemies both like beer. They have something in common. Friendship has begun? Bonding! Bonding through love of beer. And not trauma. Because trauma bonding is bad, okay? Beer. One beer, beer for me. One beer for... I'm here. Might as well buy. Want to buy something? Yes. Some cherry bombs. Some of the rest of these, too. Kind of sucks we can't buy iridium ore from Clint. It kind of sucks. Like, it's not that level of suckage that is just like, this really just... It's much more one of those, well, this is unfortunate. I really wish I could. Broken fences. That's unacceptable. How dare the fence break? Force me to repair it. Must have happened at night, though. Maybe the cows got a little rambunctious. Let's blame it on the cows. We'll be fine. I think that's everything. Sleepy time. Always loved this place, long before you moved in. Now I can explore the farm whenever I want. You most certainly can, my love. Somehow I have sturgeon roe. Get a keys. What's in the mail? Wonderful gemstones. These would be perfect for my energy realignment. I want to thank you with a special gift. A sewing machine. Treat some baked fish. Don't worry, I know exactly what to do with that baked fish. I know exactly what to do with it. Just we can just put it over there. It's fine. It's over there. It's fine. Now it's time to deal with our chimkins and the bunnies and the lizards. We can just do all that. Those aren't growing. Those haven't grown. Oh, but we have 5 more casks that we can make. Those we will just prune. Though I will leave the mushroom stalks growing because we can put tappers on the mushroom stalks eventually and have them grow mushrooms in the taps. Right. What's our luck like today? Albacore fish can be found either in early morning or at night. Look for the ocean in the fall or winter. Spirits whispering something to me are in good humor. You know what? Today's a good day to go into the mines. Today will be a good mines day. But we can't get to the mines just yet, so we might as well just continue to faff about on the farm for a little while. Can you just... I'm gonna keep all of that. Can come into here. Oh. I can cut down some trees. For a little bit. Collect some wood for the wood that we've lost. Well, not lost, that we've spent on other projects. And just make some room for all the other tweez. Because we don't really have a lot of wood, high demand wood projects right now. I don't have a lot of them. Now, if memory serves, Sandy likes coconuts. So while we're here... Not only does she like coconuts, she loves coconuts. Oh, no, they're just a liked gift. Then maybe it's the cacti that she loves? Could be the cacti she loves. But there's an item that spawns in the desert area here. Deedle-dee-dee-dee. Oh, fuck, spiral. Hate. I don't care. This thing attacks so much faster than the, lava katana. It's not even funny. Sweet pea, I know, because that sticks in my mind, but it's a... Yeah, the sweet pea's a rare pick. Oh, we're just going straight down. Could you not have blocked me in? Oh, hello. Big bomb time. 16 mine, but that's a, yeah. Oh, great. Well, you know what? The slimes here have a chance of dropping iridium ore, so... like, we can just do it that way. You... not, sir. Thank you. Combat XP, combat XP for the masteries, yeah. Some extra broccoli. Thinking of, I should make that statue. That we got from our previous, the ability to make from our previous mastery. Because every once in a while it gives like +1 speed, so... And the butterflies in the valley, every once in a while, can give a prismatic shard, so... A way down has appeared, has it now? I feel like I'm moving slow. Boop. Going down, 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 down in the heart. Where? Down in my heart today. Big bomb. Big boomer. 'Cause I am the mad bomber. What bombs at midnight? Let's get a hole. And you had best hold on. Because tonight we're making gravy without the lumps. All right. Oh, hey, look. Free. Alright. We're going to put you there. I'm going to put you there. I got a couple holes to dive down. That's nice. Just break that. And we're getting some Omni Geodes. Jump down the shaft. Fell 3 levels, so that's unfortunate. But... oh. And down we go. Brothers of the mine, rejoice, sing, sing, sing with me. Put the big boom there. Clean out the entire freaking room. Exception of that. Boom, baby, boom! Sure. One bomb to rule them all. One bomb to find them. One bomb to blow them all into smithereens. There. You, sir, are completely unnecessary to existence. A telephone. What? Pick up. I have gotten one piece of iridium ore on this run so far. Deeper. But I found a hole. 8 levels. Alright, you know what? We're eating some cheese after that one. We're eating the cheeses. Interesting factoid about the Skull Cavern here is that it actually literally time moves slower here. Like literally time flows slower here. Pick up all that. I don't really need hardwood, but I want that don't need that. I want that totem to teleport back home. So that we can actually stay here till like 11:30. Digging down, digging deep. Hole there. Break apart the boxes. All the things from the boxes. Get those bones. Don't need those bones. Nobody needs bones. Jump. 7 levels to level 35. A hole. $43. Okay, we're starting to get into a position where iridium nodes are gonna be beginning to spawn. On a reliable and predictable basis, I think. We're getting close to 50, and at around 50 things seem to kind of pick up for that side of stuff. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to drop a big ass bomb right there to get this open. There's a set of stairs there. That's not iridium, but I want to take it just still the same. No iridium nodes. We can leave. Right. Big bomb. I'm moving slow. Espresso for me. Just take a quick peek around here. Let's go one more floor down because we got that free set of stairs. And double check. And just take a quick peek around here. Yeah. Good shit, TM. Back home we go. Where we get to open up this, hit that button, open up this, hit that button, open up this, hit that button. We got ads in about a minute and a half, folks. Open up this, we can hit that button. Okie dokie. So I want that. Toss, toss. And then I think it's from in here. Grab our watering can and that. With the broccoli. And then just slip into bed. Because that's what you do with this game, right? You just slip into bed just as the timer's about to take over to where you will pass out. That's what happens, right? Oh, I forgot we are in ads. We're in ads. I'm sorry, folks. All right. No. We can go back. Main game. Here we go. We're back. We're back. Pam sent us a battery. Anybody know of them battery packs? Pam, you just sent me one. Pam, seriously? Seriously. Oh, hey, look at all these broken... all these broken fences. Need the wood. Pam. Seriously, Pam. And we can stick our noses into here. All right. Next. Stick our nose here. That's fine. All that's fine there. Oh. I'm gonna just start collecting some hardwood and stuff here. Never quite know when this will come in handy, and it might free up some space technically for stuff to kind of grow. All right, Pam is at her normal place, so we can go and visit with Pam. Grab our apple pulls and our pomegranates. Start making the rounds. Well, that away, that away. That away. Apple pulls and pomegranates. Well, right now we have the silver apples. Eggplants. I can put the cheese away. We're not going into the mines today. So we can put the cheese back. All that. Grab the pumpkins. Oh. All these ancient fruits, what are excess to requirement, can, you know, just be sold. Okay, I'll sell that too. All right, Pam. Here's that battery you sent me that you said you needed. Seriously. Seriously, Pam. What's going on? Starting to get old and senile? Is that the case? Is that what's going on, Pam? You're just getting senile. Or you just getting crotchety and genuinely angry. Into the oasis. This is wonderful. Thank you so much. All right, Sandy. She just likes them. Okay. But I got the 6 sweet peas for you. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the beer. I'll put those sweet peas there. I'll put those there. Okay. Yep, we can go back to Stardew. Gotta go see Clint. Have him crack open all these geode thingies. Geode and geode-like thingies. Then I guess we can go visit the traveling merchant. See if he has anything we need. Though it is unlikely he will have things we need. Not impossible. Friday. He's either at the bar or he's at the community center. I think it's too early for him to be at the bar. There you go, sir. I would really, really like you to be at your home right now, but I guess you're just not. Which is a little bit unfortunate, but understandable, I guess. Oh. Buy books. What do you have? What's the cheapest of the books for XP? Peyton Bobber, sure. Learned a few new things about fishing, aka Mastery XP. What else is on the list? Korobus is probably there, and the dwarf. Gotta give Korobus a beer. Yes. Not certain what I'm going to use this for, but we take it. Not certain where I'm going to use it either, but we're going to take it. Where and or how? But we can just, you know, chop it at trees. Go chop, 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 chop. Transportation. In the valley. Thousand stone, 1,000 fiber, 1,000 sap, 333 moss. You guys are lucky I have wood in my inventory right now. And that I'm kind, or else you piggies would be getting the chop. Into the forge bin. Could have sworn at one point in time I had some magma stones, magma geodes. Put you there for now. Guess I don't got him. What was I thinking about before the magma geodes? I have no idea. Right there. That's what I was thinking about. Stone, fiber, sap, and moss. Stone, fiber, sap, and moss. You are expensive, lady. But occasionally you do good things, so you can just keep that going. Brain is a little unsure of what we're doing next. Gotta go visit Mr. Dwarf. Gotta go and visit Mr. Dwarf. Here you go, Mr. Dwarf. Mind you of home. I don't know. We can go take a peek at the quarry, I guess. See how, if anything, the quarry is doing tree and mineral wise. We can just chop at the trees. Give your head a shake. Yeah. What's going on with the brain meats? I don't understand or don't know. But the horse has the goggles that do nothing. Oh. I'm getting quiet, chat. I don't know why I'm getting quiet, but I'm getting quiet. What is the other thing that needs? Stone. A lot of stone. I said I have a lot of stone. Well. Do we need to use any of that? No, we don't. And that can't go there. Has to go there. Those should go like that. Okay. I'm starting to flag here, chat. So I think I'm going to be done here. I think this is me done for right now. Yeah. My brain is just starting to shut down and shut off. And it's getting to be a bit of a struggle right now. So what I'm going to do is we're going to call it here. I'm going to, no raid. I'm just going to like reset my brain or do what I can to reset my brain. Figure out what's going on with life. Assuming I can turn some things off. And things like that. So I want to wish you all a wonderful rest of your day. And I hope you all have a better tomorrow than you had today, regardless of how your today went, all right? Take care. Have fun. Peace.